Welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for this video because I really hope that it gives you guys some inspiration. If you are also feeling a little bit like I've been recently, I shared a video a little while ago about feeling really overwhelmed and lost, like losing my purpose and just really burnt out, I guess. And the response was amazing, and it really inspired me to make this follow-up video to show you 10 ways in which I'm getting my sparkle back, especially in the darker months, and ways to beat overwhelm and just to help with my well-being and my mindset. So I really do hope the video is helpful for you. I'll be sharing everything for you in the description bar if you'd like to find out more. But for now, let's get cozy, get a blanket. I've got my awesome decorations going on. It's pouring with rain today, so I hope you are sitting under a nice warm blanket somewhere with a nice drink. Let's get into the video and share the 10 ways in which I'm boosting my well-being and just helping with the overwhelm in the darker months. These are going to be some cheap or free ways. So let me know in the comments if you have any ideas to add to this, because I know that my community love to read the comments. So I'd love to hear yours as well. Just leave us a comment below. Think of this video as like a soft reset ideas video. We're not going to be going too hard. We don't want to hustle. We want to have a calm and collected autumn and into winter. I'm just talking about people, community, kindness, all the ways in which I've been helping myself get myself back to me in the recent months. Okay, number one, this is really good for people with my brain type because I can feel very like I'm kind of letting myself down if I'm not doing all the jobs, and that is creating a done list rather than a to-do list. So by that, I mean, I'm writing down the things at the end of the day that I have managed to complete that day, things that I actually did, even the small things. It just reframes the narrative from not enough to look what I managed to do. And it really does help with my mindset and my well-being, because otherwise I can just feel quite negative about myself. And I think this is just one of those ways that I can control that and make sure I know that I've actually completed some tasks and haven't got loads lingering over me. The next one is decorating my space. I've collected lots of things over the years, and I just love to make my home feel like I've had a little bit of control, like it can clear my mind away from the screens, gives me a little lift every time I see it. So things like cleaning up, decorating, and even making things as well. I'm trying to get back to crafting. I did share a little upcycle over on my Instagram recently, and I used to share loads of DIYs and craft videos here on this channel, but I've just kind of got out of the habit of it, but it brings me joy. So little things like that I can control and make my space a lovely place to look at. And that does include tidying up, decluttering, just getting through the laundry basket if that's all you can do that day. Just little things like that that build up to make me feel really good when I see them. The next one is forcing myself to have downtime. I'm really, really bad at just not stopping, like constantly being on the go. I'm sure lots of you feel the same. It's busy, life is overwhelming, but obviously we have our puppy Rusty now, and having him just forces me to take downtime because he needs me. He wants cuddles and he needs walks. I need to be out in the open air, the fresh air, which is great for my well-being. Obviously, you may not have a dog, you may not have children, but could you offer to, look after someone's pet that makes them feel great as well, because you're doing them a favor and you can get that downtime with the animal as well, or potentially, look after their children if you don't have your own and you're a trusted person for them. Just something like that to really help boost your well-being. Being around animals, just something about them, they just make me feel so happy and so calm. And that's one of the things that I've really been taking into these darker months, is just to take some time out with him. The next one, it's a bit of a cliche, but it's so true, and it's supplements and healthy eating. I've been on a health journey, you guys know this. Obviously these do cost money, but for me there's something that I just always have now in the cupboard, but it's always making sure that I'm on top of them. Keeping up with my nutrition has really helped my sleep and my wellness. With perimenopause symptoms creeping in, this has never felt more important. I also have a discount code for the products that I use if you'd like to try them as well yourself. For me, the main thing has been my sleep is so much better quality. I have my watch telling me how I've been sleeping and how much good quality sleep that is. And it just helps so much if you have a good night's sleep. Sleep is so important. If there's only one thing you can take from this video, is to try and get enough sleep. I'm terrible in the evening because I'm a night owl, and I have a brain that just goes, right, I'm gonna get all the jobs done now, that it's time for bed. And then of course it's hard to get to sleep. I actually shared a really good hack for getting back to sleep if you wake up in the night, which is perfect for perimenopausal people because it's so effective and it just gets you back to sleep like that. So go over and check that out on my Instagram if you didn't see it already. But yeah, I just love the way that I feel with my supplements, so really keeping on top of those. The next one, and this is really important for well-being, that we don't always connect the dots maybe. And it's protecting my energy, and that is the people that I surround myself with. And Christmas politics, I'm looking at you. You may well be in a situation where things just become stressful. Like, you don't need that kind of stress in your life. Christmas is a time for fun and enjoyment and family. And, you know, if that's not bringing you joy, then protect your energy, protect your peace, and create that with the things that you want to do. We haven't actually even organised Christmas this year. I don't know what we're going to do. I have no idea yet, but I just want the children to have the best time. So that's our main priority. But when it comes to all year round, those people that bring you joy, those people that show up for you all the time, that are just the low key, low stress friend. I don't know if that makes sense, but the people that you just can be your complete self around. No tiptoeing on eggshells or worrying what they think of you, coming away and second guessing every single thing you said. Just those lovely friendships that you should invest time in, that make you feel good, and that you can make them feel good too. The next one is volunteering, and this is something I'm really going to be leaning into. I've learned lately that the feeling that you get when you help other people is so good for your well-being that I want to do more of it. And it doesn't have to be a big thing. Just the smallest gesture can really help. Recently, one of George's best friends' mum sent me some flowers with her sister, and it made me feel so good because it really made me feel like they cared and that they wanted to help. And it just meant the world. That moment inspired me to do more for others and feel more like myself in the process. And that leans really nicely into today's partner for this video, which I'm delighted to share with you a little bit more about. Utility Warehouse have real people working with them, and working with them this year has been amazing to see the sort of person that they have working with them as their partners. And it's really about community. Utility Warehouse is a utilities supplier, but with a difference. You can combine all of your essential home services into one really easy to manage bill, from broadband, mobile, energy and insurance, and we have saved a lot of money since being customers. The campaign is called Our People, Your People, and it just really shines a light on how their partners are there to help you out. Here he comes. Their partners are just people in our communities helping other people save money, with knowing what deals would work best for their customers, with helping them save a little bit of money on their monthly utility bills when the person might not have time to look into themselves. Just little things like that. We've had many phone calls with our partner, who is brilliant at helping us make sure we just know what we're doing, make sure we get the best price on our energy, the best deals when it comes to our mobile phones, and offering other services that they have, like their cashback card and their boiler cover, and just extra things that can actually add on to our bill to help save us money in the long run. So can you take this as maybe some inspiration just to do something little for somebody today? It doesn't have to be a big thing. It can just be a kind gesture. Let them know that you're thinking of them, compliment somebody's outfit, hold a door for somebody. It really doesn't have to be the big things, but maybe drop something in the comments that you're going to do in this coming week to make a difference in your community, or just to offer someone a helping hand, maybe a mum that's struggling, or a partner that, you know, has got a lot on their plate at the moment. Maybe there's something that you can inspire us to do. I'd love to hear your little ways in which you can help in your community. Okay, my next little way of boosting my well-being, and hopefully boosting other people's, is making an effort to get in touch with a friend that I've not spoken to for a while. Maybe it's an old school friend, maybe it's an old mum friend from when I had babies and we were like with each other all the time, and then you kind of just go a little bit separated because your children maybe go to different schools or do different things, or get older. Just reaching out to them and just saying hello, dropping them a voice note rather than a text, really making them feel like this is a personal touch to leave them a voice note. And I'm trying to do it once a week, just reach out to an old friend that I haven't spoken to. And you never know what they might be going through. They could be going through a really hard time and your message could come at just the right time to help them. The next one for me is a big one. And I've definitely learned lots of ways about how my brain works this year. And the cycle of kind of hatred is way too strong a word, but self-loathing, I don't know how to describe it, but when I know I have a task to do and I put it off constantly, it makes me feel terrible. So it's all about just doing 10% of the task. It doesn't have to be all the task, just literally 10% where I'm gonna feel better when I've done it. It breaks that mental loop of thinking I need to do it, and it's like lingering in the background constantly. Because you can just tick a little bit off each day, and each day you do more and more and makes you feel better and better more that you do. Just stop that self-criticism, and it builds momentum, of course. Just doing one load of washing makes you want to do the next load, then put the washing away, and just little things like that, or just clear 5 emails from your inbox, just small little tasks that you can feel like you've got ahead of your bigger task. It really does help me with my mental well-being just to know that I'm doing something. Revisiting my finances without guilt and without shame, going through those things really helped me when it comes to clarity of our finances. We're on a real big mission now to try and pay off our house as soon as we can. And I'm doing loads of things in the background to try and get that started and to focus on that. But there was a time where I'd look at my bank account and I'd be I probably wouldn't even look because I'd be so afraid of the numbers and how bad they were. But now it's going through with the control, knowing that I'm in control of it, and knowing that I can make a difference to my future with the things that I'm doing with my finances today. So that's a really big one for me. Going through, checking I haven't got subscriptions I'm not using, checking my accounts are up to date. So for example, if I don't need a particular thing anymore, I'm cancelling it, I'm not being charged for it. There's lots of apps out there that charge you and you don't realise you're still using them. So if you have an Apple phone, you can go through subscriptions and do it that way. It's quite easy to see. Just go through your bank accounts. Take back the control. I say this all the time, but it really, really helps with your mental well-being. And then finally, I don't know if this is a bonus tip or if we are on 10, but it is giving back and just small gestures. And that, as I said previously, it could just be complimenting a stranger. It could be volunteering for the Christmas fair, donating a prize to the raffle. Little gestures throughout the day are going to make you feel so good. And knowing that I can give my time, for example, or have a friend over after school for my sons because it makes them feel great. And just dedicating that time to them rather than just working all the time can really, really help my well-being. But I know I need to commit the time to do it. So sometimes it's not about the big things. You may not have the time to do a whole day's volunteering, but you could maybe just do a little gesture here or there, donate something. Oh, it's Harvest Festival today. I've just remembered. So yes, make it your mission to do one thing a week that you haven't done before to help somebody else out. Thank you to everybody who commented on the video about burning out and feeling lost and feeling very hormonal. Obviously, it's something that a lot of us going through, and it really helped to know I'm not alone here because so many people seem to feel like they needed the same sort of advice. So that's why I'm doing this series of Getting My Sparkle Back, because I want to share the ways in which I'm helping myself to feel better when I don't always feel like I'm in control of that because of hormones and perimenopause and things like that really affect my mood and my mental well-being. But there are things I can do. And the key thing is you can only control what you can control. Like if someone does something, you can't control that, but you can control how it makes you feel or how you react to it or what you do after that. So turning it around and doing those good things just brings more good things to me, and that makes me feel good helping other people. Little small soft reset things to help you feel yourself again, to feel good again. My word of the year was awareness, and I feel like recently I have tried to tap in way more than I have done the rest of this year. I'm a bit late to the word of the year because I've been so busy, but my body needs me to look after it. And I've been noticing really weird things recently. Like I get really dizzy, like really I can't really describe it, like fizzy head. Let me know if you've had that in your 40s. And whether it's caffeine or hormones, perimenopause potentially, it's scary because I have health anxiety. So as soon as that happens and I don't feel in control of my brain and it's like, bzzz, I get freaked out. But my awareness of that, I'm just gonna go, this could be caffeine, it could be hormones. Let's take myself outside, do my breathing exercises, make sure I'm doing the things I can control, taking myself away from a screen, loud noises. I'm very sensitive to sound. So those sorts of things, I will just strip back. And I think awareness has really helped me do the things that are going to be good for my mental health. So listen to your body if you are feeling the same as well. Mother yourself, do what it needs to help you, because you can't do all the other things if you don't look after yourself. So these are 10 things that I'm doing at the moment to protect my mental health, to boost my well-being in the darker months. I'd love to know yours in the description bar. Check out the campaign from Utility Warehouse. All the information will be in the description bar. I really hope this just inspires you to do something kind for your community, do something to boost your own well-being. Let us know what you're going to do this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Rusty, say bye.